Wow, nice way to start it, Brian. Hey guys, WaveDash podcast here. WaveDash cod. Tripped myself up. This is Nick.
AKA the Salty Goon.
The Salty Goon, everybody. That name got taken on Instagram as soon as I changed it.
Did it actually?
As soon as I changed it.
There was someone waiting for you to slip.
He's like, yeah.
They were just on their edited profile. Waiting.
That's gonna be my next gamer tag.
Wait, so what's your name now?
Acetylsalicylic.
I like salty.
What the fuck does that mean?
It rolls right off the tongue.
Rolls right off the tongue. So guys, acetylsalicylic here.
I'm sure you all can spell that.
That's like the McCree skin.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I would play McCree if I had that skin.
Yeah, it's a nice
Here's
one.
the intro.
We also got HonestFlowers, Shades of Horror, which I'm still banking on that to change. Like really,
It's not gonna change.
It's not gonna change.
Not on Instagram.
Give it a while. It'll change.
No change.
Give it a minute.
We got Brian Abwis. Abwis. And we have the guy addicted to steroids himself. ChrisTheYaoGuyo.
Follow me on Twitter at
Chris, shut up.
Stormtrooper Gone. Like not even gone completely, just GON, like gone.
Gone. Good.
You can find me on Twitter. Follow me on my Pornhub account.
What? Chris, I can't tell you're fucking with me.
All here today, man.
Look,
once again, I cherish these days. I love.
I mean,
Pornhub has an actual decent community. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I go on and I review porn and I talk about like, this scene was a pretty good bukkake. They got it from all angles. Not one drop went to waste.
I think we're done.
The cinematography was okay, but the acting was so poor.
Edgelord. Jesus Christ. Yo, Brian is jerking himself.
That was one girl out of 2 cups.
Beautiful.
One girl out of 2 cups. Anyway, guys.
I should.
We want to talk, you know. We want to talk about, you know, some recent events have shown that, you know, well, I think we talked about Marvel the last time. It was
but very little.
Very little. Was it speculation when we were talking about it that Marvel?
No, I think we confirmed it because we were talking about an article. But guess what, boys? Guess what? Marvel's out.
It wasn't a thing when we talked about it.
It wasn't?
No.
Alright, so guys, Marvel fucking Infinite. How do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? Because I don't think it's gonna be that good of a game.
I think it'll survive just on the fact that we didn't think this game was ever gonna come out.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, a lot of Marvel fanboys are gonna be disappointed. I feel like that's gonna be the case.
They're disappointed because of it's no longer three teams.
That would work.
And it went back to like 2. But it's always been 2. You know, it's always been 2.
I'm just worried about that switch mechanic. It looks weird.
No, it's a tag. It's a tag.
With the tag, whatever. It still looks weird.
Why does it look weird?
Because, go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, go ahead. Because I have a lot more experience with the whole tag mechanic. It's definitely.
Ooh, he just said you a scrub.
Street Fighter X2, Brian?
I don't know.
It's exactly what that is.
I mean, I was watching Max play yesterday, and it looked similar. Yeah. I mean, it looked fun. Don't get me wrong, but
much like Street Fighter X Tekken and Marvel superheroes with the gem system, because everyone's like, "Oh, this is Street Fighter X Tekken." No, Marvel superheroes had the exact same gem system first.
Not the exact same. It was like it would randomly drop, and you would get it, and then I think you had a blunt combination of like activating it. But yes, this thing was like before that, and I think that's where they got it from again.
Like they definitely got it from them because it's the Infinity Stones. You know what I mean? You have Time Gem, Space Gem, Soul Gem, all that stuff. So yeah, you know, pretty much. I'm definitely not Oh, Brian, you could buy them. We can't buy them on Xbox yet. Anyway, yeah, we can't. Stop. Please.
Don't fucking buy them, Brian. Stop.
Please.
You have no money as
do.
it is.
Oh no!
Jesus Christ. Well, Frank, jeez, not everyone has 2 jobs. Shit.
Is this the episode where we shit on Brian?
This is the episode where we shit on everyone.
Yeah, this is a constant
Chris,
thing.
this is now the time where I say I don't like you. We gonna fight.
I mean, I kind of knew that. I mean, whatever, bro. Like, when you're this talented at reviewing bukkake scenes, like, you get a hater.
You're still on that. Anyway, yeah, with Marvel, Edgar, get off of Marvel. Jeez, come talk to us. Get off of Marvel and talk to us.
I'm
not playing Marvel.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting.
Waiting for what?
So I don't cut any of you guys off.
No, just cut in.
I'd like to ask, what do you think about Marvel Infinite?
Visually, it looks okay. Like,
yeah.
Mega Man and Iron Man look decent. I would say Morrigan and the other girl look better. I don't like how Ryu looks, but maybe that's just like.
Wait, hold up. Sorry. Who's cooking?
That's Chris.
Me.
Chris, as soon as you said that, it was like.
Alright, Chris, if you're gonna do that, just like mute your mic real quick.
Yeah, it's real easy on the phone. Just press it and that's it.
There's no and. Just press it.
Press it and watch the match.
Yeah,
but nah, it looks.
Is
it
cooking
looks like
not allowed in the middle of it?
No, quality, fam, quality.
I'm surprised that even got picked up.
Come on.
Why are you whisking so hard?
Yo, Ed, get back to what you were saying.
Okay, sorry. Okay, yes.
Like, visually, it's not as impressive as, like, I would hope, but I don't know how, like.
Well, it's still early.
Yeah, I don't know how early it is. Well,
it's probably
it's gonna come out. It's coming out next year, so they only have a year. So
I mean, a lot can change.
No, I know. Well, look at
I
KOF.
feel like the video game devs, they don't focus on the graphics immediately. They focus on the rest of the game, and then the graphics last.
Yeah, because I was watching an interview where he sort of talks about the game and kind of why they reverted back to 2, because they felt like in Marvel vs. Capcom 3,
not much of a character.
Yeah, you focus on the assist not as much as a character, so they kind of want to take it back. And also because it's basically a reboot, so now's a better time than any as to go back, because this isn't a 4.
They were talking about, like, team synergy, like, it's more of, like, a 2 thing.
Yeah.
Because 3 was always just, like, you're picking them mainly for the assist. Like, for Doom, people would just pick him because, like, he had a really good assist. And, like,
in 3? Wait, you mean 2? Or 3?
No, I'm saying in general, like, you would only pick certain characters if they had a really good assist.
He was talking about
but then you defeat the anchor. I mean, not the anchor. You defeat the forerunner of the group, and then the whole team dismantles. It was pretty much unbalanced due to the fact that you had teams of 3 high-tier characters who were just extremely good, like Team Dominance, for instance, which was Morgan, Doom, and Virgil. You had 3 top tier characters.
Yeah. Pretty broken.
Who they're completely their synergy is off the charts. And like you have Virgil, the top tier character, especially in X Factor.
Yeah, he's really high there. With Demon Trigger.
As an anchor. That's
Devil Trigger, my bad.
That's not cool. That's like
Yeah.
Of course, you had a bunch of people who know how to get around the team, but as a team, that is one of the most solid teams that completely dismantles, let's say, Hisenko, Deadpool, and Taskmaster. Which, I don't know if that's the best team, but it is a good team shell.
Mm-hmm.
What I mean?
Yeah, so he basically said anyone that's kind of worried that's gonna, kind of take a step back, he said think about the gems as like...
a comeback mechanic.
No, not that. As like, let's say In Marvel 3, you have a grappler, and to get in, you use Doom's beam. Instead of that, in this game, let's say you use two characters, one is a grappler, and instead of having a beam assist, you use like the time gem, and you basically go in like that. So he's like, you're basically doing the same thing, except.
Did they explain how the gem system is gonna work? Is it like something you already have?
No, not really.
Members, or someone dies and then you activate it.
Because some people are worried about the tagging system because it's unlimited.
Yeah.
So people are like, how?
I don't think it'll be unlimited. It's more like
some people say it might
follow up with you follow with like a juggle, and then you end off with an ender, you know, and then you tag back to the original character. I think Max was kind of explaining it, and I think the way he explained it was like pretty on point. It could change. It could be completely different. I mean, I don't know. But the way he explained it in that video was like, yeah, that actually does make sense.
Yeah.
Because it's very similar to the way that Tekken Tag, you know, those games work. Shit, someone's calling me. Hold up, I'm gonna go mute.
So, I mean, I'm probably gonna buy it just because I'm interested. But
I'd like to play it somewhere else first, and before I get it.
I could be making this up in my head, but I think they said there was gonna be a beta, but I don't know. Maybe
I'd definitely test that out. I mean, it would make sense if they had a beta. That's how they ran Street Fighter. A lot of the hype was behind the game, with the betas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which it's still a disappointment how Street Fighter turned out, but with a franchise like Marvel versus Capcom, the hype is already there, and the betas could only make it stronger. So, I don't know. Brian, surprisrisingly, you didn't say too much.
Sorry, guys. Breaking news: I just got fired.
Ooh.
Did you really?
Dead serious?
Lies.
No, I'm serious. I didn't. I wish I was. I still gotta go to work.
Oh, okay.
So you guys want to talk about the wish list?
Brian, you don't have anything else to say about Marvel?
Because you were complaining a lot about it, man.
Hey, I told you it was rectified once I saw the trailer. It looks good. It looks fine. I was only worried about it being very different. Well, look.
Wait, hold on. Before we get really into it, Brian, have you had any prior experience with any other of like the hyper fighting games?
No. Marvel's Capcom 3 is where it came in. I played 2 and Tatsunoko, and that's it.
Because that's what a lot of people were saying, and even people who are like, people are more familiar with Marvel 2 and 3, and not with like the other ones that came out, like X-Men Animal of the Children, Street Fighter vs. X-Men, and so on. So like people, I guess that's why they were complaining, because all they know was
we hear you, Chris.
It was 2 all along.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but no, I mean the game looks fine, looks cool. I like I don't know. I feel like characters should have like more time for them, like their own, like in Marvel's Capcom 3. If I'm playing Wesker and I like beat all 3 gear characters down with Wesker, that's cool. That you get to see Wesker doing that. But in this one,
that's pretty hype.
It looks like in this one you have to constantly be like, that's the way you play the game. You have to constantly switch between the two.
No.
And I don't feel like
that's more advanced for you. I think you can make certain combos work solo, but that's left to be seen.
I see what you're saying, Brian. That is kind of disconcerting.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's just pure hype.
Well,
you can do some really
at the same time,
cool setups tag-wise.
Like, let's say you like multiple characters in the game, then there's no problem with it.
Yeah, I mean, because it's a team game. You're not going to be playing the game just to do it once. I mean, if you're going up against a complete scrub and you beat him with one character, then they're still going to go pretty bad. I think it's just like, I beat all 3 of your team with one character. I guess, but that's all hype.
I mean, catch a happy birthday, and that's where like a lot of you fucked up. This is you get caught with a happy birthday or a Merry Christmas. That's it. Your whole team is done in like a matter of seconds. That's hype. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
By the way, happy birthday is if someone throws out an assist or someone throws out their super or the tag super, and like both of them get caught in a combo. And a Merry Christmas is if all 3 characters get caught in a combo.
I never heard of a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas happened one time in tournament, and the guy, I think the guy just left.
Oh,
If that was on stream, so would I. Fuck
I'm
that.
sure it
Balls
was.
exposed.
Like he
Okay,
just
so find
walked into the back and left. But anyway, yeah. Try to find it, Brian.
What are we looking for right now? Oh,
Marvel.
Merry Christmas. For
What's
all
up
you
with
audio
Marvel?
listeners, we're looking up Merry Christmas tournament.
would any of you guys compete? Like once it comes out, like to
I would
tournaments and
try
stuff.
to with locals, but
Yeah.
I'd have to see if I like the game first. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like I'd have to
If
see
it
if I
would
like it.
invest me. Street Fighter invested me for quite a while, but after a while, I just saw so many people leave the game that I left myself,
Mhm.
and you know, it just I
Merry Christmas.
didn't want to play it anymore. You know what I mean? On top of the fact that there was more of a pull from another game that I was playing. You know what I mean? Which was Destiny.
Yeah. Did you see the new emotes?
Yeah, I saw the new emotes.
Oh wow, that guy got fucking blown up. Yo.
I'll get to that, Chris. I'll get
Yo.
to that, 'cause I want to talk some Destiny with you.
All right.
Oh, that guy got fucked up.
But yeah, anyway, what's it called? So what's you guys' wish list for this new Marvel?
I got us
Which-
covered. Okay, we
Oh,
got
shut
Capcom
the
or
fuck
we
up.
got Marvel.
Here we go. Here we go.
Let's go with Capcom first.
Listen, I just want my boy Strider Hideo to come back.
Right,
And I
Of
already-
course he's gonna come back.
I already-
Ooh. Brian got the JPEGs. Let's go.
I like how there's from different, like,
Yo, you got fucking
Yo, Brian, you know
Maximov. Dimitri
Hayato.
Maximov,
Yes. Fucking Hayato would be great, man. I would like to bring it back. Wait, is that
All
Cloud?
right.
Why the fuck would Cloud be in this?
Oh, Cloud. Well, he's considered a guest character.
because of Disney.
You know what's possible?
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking.
All right, so starting off, we got Bass EXE load. For like another Mega Man
I think that's a little too obscure. I don't think a lot of people would
I
know.
think they will do base regularly.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think
that's- yeah.
EXE would be cool. Though.
It's either one of those two. It doesn't matter. We got Jin, obviously.
Oh, Jin would be
Yeah,
beautiful, man. I would love it if they put Jin back in the game. I wouldn't. I don't think a lot of people know about Jin though.
People don't know a lot about his game that he came from.
Exactly.
So that doesn't matter to me.
To be honest, I don't know too much about it. I had to do my own research on it.
My first exposure was
I haven't
Marvel
played
2.
it.
And I fell in love with the character. The guy's great.
You know, this could be a
Yeah,
good
those are
opportunity for like
That's the
Capcom.
For more obscure characters, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Roll,
Want
I
Roll
doubt it,
in
Brian.
there
I doubt it. Roll, I doubt
What
it.
the fuck do you want Roll in there for?
I don't care for Roll,
Gonna
really.
sweep you?
That's what she did, though.
She can't get hit by mids.
She came back
only
in
lows.
Tatsunoko.
Yeah, she was in Tatsunoko.
Yeah, I mean,
She's a
She
fun
has a
character to
buster,
play.
She has a buster, right?
no, she doesn't have a buster. She has like her
Not
own
this
unique
one.
little like kind of gameplay.
She had a buster cannon in Marvel 2.
No, she never had a buster. She had like soccer and like a soccer ball and like a few other things that Mega Man also had.
Yeah, like the little animals, I think.
Yeah, she was kind of a clone character.
Yeah,
Go on.
Sigma. People think
Well,
that Sigma and Ultron
and
fused
Ultron,
together is gonna be
yeah.
I
the
can see it.
It looks a lot
Nice.
like it too, especially Ultron.
yeah.
I mean, they haven't done anything with the Mega Man IP for them to do something like that. You know
Well,
what I mean?
Mega Man X is in the forefront of everything. He's on like a lot of things. He's like more or less the poster boy for this one, just because people really wanted him. So I
That was a
wasn't
smart
surprised.
move because of the sour taste that Street Fighter V put in people's mouth. It's like they might as well bring someone back from like, you know, the depths of nostalgia.
Well, they
to go like,
said
"Hey,
that
guys,
Mega
still
Man
terrible,
X for a while.
But we're not gonna make another Mega Man ever, you know?
Well, did you see when Zero came out and people were still like they were kind of complaining like we want Mega Man X from
Well, they
Marvel
got a
3,
costume.
but he got a costume. Oh yeah, ZX would be great.
Yes, this one would be awesome.
Mega Man Zero, yeah, he would be great. He would
I'd
be
take
great.
this over Bass and Sigma any day.
He was only in I think one fighting game. He was in I think was it Street Fighter? No, Capcom versus SNK Chaos. I think.
That
Or-
DS game, right?
No. He was in a fighting game. I forgot which one it was called though.
I know
Who
it
was
was.
The game you're talking about is the one where all of them are there's like a bunch of characters in it, right?
Yeah, I know. That's what he's.
It's either
It's a
him or-
DS game, right?
No, it's a
It's a
fighting game.
DS and Wii game. It's a RPG.
Oh.
No, that's Project Zone. or
Project
X
X Zone.
He was in a
Ah,
fighting
yeah,
game.
that's what I was talking about.
No, he was in a fighting game once. It would be cool to see him back though.
It would. Dimitri.
Dimitri.
Of man.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
this,
for sure.
For this, it was either him for
Oh,
me,
I
or
want
it's either
back.
the other one, the one with the
Ooh,
guitar,
cool.
the zombie.
Oh, he would be cool too. That or like Tao Bane, the wolf guy.
Oh, Bane would be crazy.
Nah,
That'd be
I
cool.
don't. I'd rather.
No, not Tao Bane.
Tal Bane would Tal Bane would
great.
work out, especially if they put
Because he's got aerial dashes and shit, man. That would be great.
Where's that guy? This one here, Jedi. No.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I kind of
Look, any other character besides Morgan would be great.
Morgan's already in though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Any other Darkstalker character besides
Hey,
Morgan.
look, if they bring back Hisenko, I'm good. I'm set. I love her.
I mean, if she was like a very big popular character, then they'll probably bring her back.
That Marvel killed her popularity. I'll tell you that. Marvel 3 at least. Jill Valentine.
Yeah, but
It's annoying.
important. Not
There's some show playing in the back.
that is Chris again.
ChrisTheYaoGuyo?
What the? How do you guys hear that so easily?
Do what?
It's pretty
Like
loud.
Your mic
It
is
was on
up.
1. Like
The
the volume was 1. Yeah, the volume was 1.
As long as it's like incredibly quiet in your room and there's no other noise, it'll pick up on whatever it can get.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, I wasn't saying anything, so that makes sense. My bad.
All right, this Resident Evil Jill has to be Resident Evil 3 Jill, as you can see in the picture, and completely change her moveset.
Oh,
maybe
she has
not
to be a
completely.
specific type of Jill.
No, we
Fuck
don't.
everything else.
We don't want Resident Evil 5 Jill.
I hear you.
Wait, you just want Marvel 2 Jill then?
Sort of.
'Cause that's
I
what it
mean, they
sounds
can
like.
make it new.
I like
No, because we
both.
still want. We also want Leon Kennedy.
Leon for sure. Leon for sure, man.
So I'm not sure how the
It's
movesets
been
would work,
long
but I prefer
Leon?
2 out of the 3.
Hey, look, Leon has a better chance of getting in, to be completely honest. Because look, if Mega Man X can get in, then I'm for sure Leon is another top Capcom favorite character.
What if it's just the guy from Resident Evil 7, so it's just a pair of hands?
What?
That'd be some next level shit though. As long as they make it interesting.
I'm lost. Resident Evil 7, a pair of hands?
The
Because it's in
Biohazard,
first person.
the VR game.
Oh, that one, right.
Yeah, some
much
people were
like
saying his level
first
3
person.
would be like the guy who comes out and is like, "Welcome to the family." Like that would be like his level 3.
Oh my god. that's
Just
so
some
bad.
stupid ideas we're throwing out.
That's
Oh,
fun though.
god. Wait.
Who's next?
Whatever it is.
I could do without him.
Yeah,
Eh.
I'm
Eh.
a fan of him. I mean, if it wasn't him, it was gonna be. Is he even here? Well, for me, it was gonna be the Tyrant from Resident Evil 2.
Tyrant. Which Tyrant?
Ah. RE2 Tyrant. For a big
Did you
monster.
see some of
fight.
those leaked screenshots from the game already?
Oh, him. I know who Chris is talking. I'm not Chris. Brian is talking about.
Yeah, big
Oh.
dude here. You know.
Isn't he from 4? No, he's not from 4. He's from 2, right?
Yeah, he's on
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. So look, if they do Leon, then they would add him.
Mm-hmm.
And then that would be good for villain wise. Because you know how it's gonna have a cinematic story? Did you hear about that?
Really?
It's gonna have everything.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool. So if they add Leon, then he's
I like the fact that what's it called? MKX set the standard for fighting games when it comes to cinematic story.
Yeah, if you're a big budget fighting game, you gotta have a fucking story. Cinematic wise. Trish, no, I'd rather have ladies. I'd rather have ladies.
No, I don't even know why Trish is in this Damn, this lady is my preferred.
Yeah, that's right. Go back to her. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Great.
We gotta have the girls in there. We have to have Cammy, we have to
Put all
have
my
Chun-Li,
girls in there.
and we gotta have Juri.
Jury would be cool.
Jury? I don't think they can put Jury.
Why not? She's
It
a
would be
fan
cool.
favorite. She's popular.
Yeah, she is. Actually.
I don't know if she's popular enough.
No, she's not. She's not popular in 5.
She could work in
Is she not?
No, in 5, no. People like her 4 version, but way better.
because in 5 they chopped her up way too much. 4 was a lot more fluid with the gameplay, and I don't know, there was a lot more personality behind 4. Whereas 5, it seemed like she switched to the good side. She seemed like she was trying too much to be like, you know, this edgy fighter.
I don't think she's good. I think she's like chaotic neutral. Like,
Yeah,
she's not
chaotic
good or bad.
but like at the same time, like, you know, it seemed like she played too much for the good side at this point, and like her moveset in the game,
I guess.
and the moveset in this game was just not that good, in my opinion. It seemed a little too choppy, like you had to do too much with, you know, to get the same input that you got in 4, which is a lot more of a fluid gameplay.
And you think all of that will affect whether she gets into the game or not?
Well, popularity
with Street Fighter V and everything, yes, it would. Since she's a fairly new character. But then again, I don't know. She could be in the game.
I mean, yeah, they could be pushing new characters, honestly.
And personally, I think Rashid, if you go to the next picture, I think Rashid could work in the game.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying Rashid.
Rashid is he would be like a good, like, Shoto. But, like, I would want Ken also to be in it, because Ken hasn't been in, like, he wasn't in Marvel 3, and people want him, you know, in Marvel. So, I don't know, maybe. Rashid would be cool, though. I can already see, like, as level 3.
Shotos aren't really a thing in Marvel. I mean, yes, you have the Shoto archetype like Ryu, but, like, there's a lot more craziness in the game that, like, you know, Shoto...
Yeah. It's a hyper game, so yeah, there's a lot. There's stuff that you can do with Rashid, though. I can see him being in the game.
Yeah, I could definitely see Rashid in the game.
Really?
I don't think it's already there.
That's not a wish list. He's definitely going to be in the game.
Well, there's
the trailer, right?
Okay, chap. Edgar, you said you didn't like Ryu in the trailer. What didn't you like about him?
I think I just grown accustomed to, like, in 5, how he looks buff. Like, even in UMVC 3, like, that I'm playing, I actually don't really like how he looks. He looks...
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't look good in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
And in the trailer, too, he looks skinny, like...
Because Street Fighter makes him look like, you know, like he has muscle. Even in Street Fighter 4, he had muscle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just want him to be a little bit more muscly, but...
Even in Street Fighter 3, he looked pretty big.
Yeah.
Quote, Edgar likes them big boys.
I like him heavy-handed.
Ooh, get your weight up.
Alright, Spencer, returning
Yeah,
character.
Yeah, Spencer would be great. I would want him to return.
Yes,
Yeah.
spiked boots.
Yeah, he climbs walls and stuff. He has that, right?
That makes sense. That's actually pretty good.
Why you gotta be a white boy with dreadlocks? That makes no sense to me.
Hey, I mean, I think it works.
Old Duke Nukem Spencer.
The Duke Nukem Spencer
Nah.
skin was way better. I like that
could
one.
be that could be a skin. That could be a skin. But I like Spencer better. I like the Spencer better.
Shanko.
Yeah, that's right. Bring my
Masenko.
back.
You gotta have her. She's great.
Bring my old Chinese zombie baby back.
Chantal Bane's in this list too. But personally, I prefer the others.
I
want Talbane, if anything. I would want Talbane.
You know who I'd like on the Marvel side, since they, you know...
We'll get to that, Nick.
Ooh.
More
shit.
Wow, Brian.
Yo, kick this guy from the fucking chat.
Who the fuck is?
You know this?
Brian?
It's Regina. That's Regina. Dinosaur Slayer.
No one is gonna know who that is.
Oh, that fucking game. Brian, that's a pull. That's a fucking pull if I've ever heard of one.
Alright, well, it can be... If they could put Jill, like...
Look, if they get her in, goddamn, I'd be surprised. That's a pull, though, man.
That's probably a skin, if anything.
Fine.
You know what? Yeah, he's right. He's right about that.
Yeah, probably for Jill if they put her in.
But then they would have to use Jill from like 5.
No. Why would they have to use that one?
Because if the skin looks like that, it would, because she had like submachine guns.
So,
in, Marvel
the
3.
skin looks like that. Does she fight like that in her game? No, it makes no sense.
No, because if it's a skin, Brian, it's just cosmetics.
Whatever.
Okay, don't be so. Ruby would
Yeah. I'm alright with that. I used to use her.
Wesker, gotta have Wesker.
Remove him from continuity completely.
No.
He never existed.
And I like this outfit too. Like they should have an alternate where you can wear the coat and choose not to wear the coat.
Didn't they have that as a skin though?
No, they had it, but it was his captain from the Stars Ember, the first game one.
Oh, right.
Cloud for a guest character. Speaking of guest characters, what would you guys like to see outside of
I definitely want to see Mickey Mouse. I'm not gonna lie.
I told you, Sora.
Wait, which Mickey?
We've already described the subsystem.
Probably Sora.
King Mickey. You know.
Okay.
Can I talk about Marvel now?
No, we're not done with Capcom.
He might be in the game.
Alright, let's blaze through these then and go straight to Marvel. We got Dante.
Yeah.
We got Lady, my preferred over Trish, please. Virgil gotta come back.
Yes.
We got Frank West, his new version is coming out.
At least not that Frank West, because he got rebooted. Like,
well, that's the one we're talking about. The new.
Is that a reboot?
It's covered words, you know.
Okay. Phoenix, right?
That's a stretch.
Stretch. Alright.
That's a stretch.
He might not
hear
come
you.
back.
Back.
Bring my nigga back.
Wasn't
he in 3?
Yeah.
Beautiful Joe, but change up his moveset. Like, make him better, because there's this move where
he's good. What are you talking about? In Marvel 3, he's really good.
There's this move. Okay, you know what? It's great. Akami. I don't wait. Whatever.
Amaterasu.
Amaterasu. I think my brother put this in. I don't care about Amaterasu. Asura.
I'd like to see
Asura.
Yeah.
Asura.
This guy would be awesome.
Two-star boy.
What's the name of the blue guy with the sword? I haven't played the game in a while.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Hagar.
No? That was a pull, man. He was a pull.
He was a stretch in 3, but people were like, yeah, Hagar.
Monster Hunter, dude.
Yeah. No, this one's my brother's. He's just like, he thinks that Monster Hunter thing could be a thing, but I don't
that's
see
what a lot
it.
of people are saying.
I don't see it.
Because the way his system would work, he would probably just interchange weapons. So it'd be like a very round, all-around character. I could see that work too.
Maybe in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but not this one. This one.
Brian, it can still work. It's the way that Dante works. He changes weapons. You just have to cancel.
We're losing
of all,
Frank.
Yeah, Frank, you're cutting off.
3. Boy, let go. Actually cutting off?
No, you're good.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, we'll keep Captain Commando out of this. Fuck him.
No?
It's a relic of the past.
All right.
Hayato, yes.
Yeah.
He needs to come back.
All right, and that marks the last of the Capcom characters.
I don't want to spend too much time on Marvel, because I want to talk about other games.
All right, we'll blast through that too. First, my top picks.
You only have 3.
Just
God damn it, Brian! Just go back to the
Jericho. Right. Okay. Marvel. Start off with obvious Captain America. He's in there.
He's already there.
Venom.
Yeah.
Venom probably will come back. I told you. They're not gonna put Carnage. They'll bring back Venom for sure.
Wolverine. Gotta have Wolverine.
Yeah, that's a stretch.
That's a.
Yeah, no.
Because
no
of
way.
the fact that.
Why you say no, Chris?
I mean, it's stupid. They should just, Marvel's gonna be focusing on Inhumans from now on. So, there's no point in putting Wolverine or X-Men characters in there.
Nick, you're getting really low.
I would want them to put X-Men characters in there.
Yeah,
because
that's
it's a staple.
Well, they just talked about it.
That's not under their umbrella. That's the reason why.
Crispy.
What were you saying, Chris? Yeah.
I was like, for them, business-wise, it's a staple, but I don't think it would be all that smart because they're trying to push out X-Men. It's like we don't own them, we don't have them, so let's not even bother pushing it more.
Yeah, he's
They're
right.
focusing more on humans. Why would you waste your time developing for a franchise that you don't even fully own?
Yeah, it's been a long time coming too. Like the comics aren't even doing it. They don't.
Well, they talked about it and they said they would like to, and they've been talking. And if anything, it could be DLC. That's what the guy said.
You got heavy hitters like Wolverine, Storm, Sentinel, Magneto.
Oh yeah, he's gonna come in for sure, Brian. Like that's a no-brainer. Magneto probably most. Oh, actually no, he's X-Men. So maybe
Yeah.
I kind of want to see.
Psylocke. It would be cool
Psylocke is
to bring her
X-Men.
back, but X-Men, dude. Nah, she ain't coming. Maybe.
Yeah.
X-Men.
X-Men.
X-23,
Same thing.
X-7.
No. Yes, Sora. I'm telling you, it's a subsystem.
Kinda not.
It worked.
I don't want to
drive.
I wouldn't want it,
Is
but
this
I wouldn't be
double trigger?
surprised.
It could
I
work.
wouldn't be surprised.
X-Men.
Black
One,
I don't
one
care.
character.
That's
Who
not
said
X-Men.
X-Men?
I like how
That's
it's
not X-Men.
Black
Well,
Widow.
she's part of the MCU, so she'll probably most likely be in it.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I
think
just
she'll be
don't
cool.
care for her.
Okay.
Neither do I care for Hawkeye too much.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch, not Ultron. What's his name?
Quicksilver?
Him.
Oh,
Vision.
I would like him in there. I'd like to see Vision in there.
She
Vision
might be the new Magneto.
Yeah, you ain't even wrong. You ain't even wrong.
Doctor
Doctor Strange is gonna make a comeback.
Is that him from the movie?
come back. Yeah, that's him from the movie. That's
This
Benedict
one game.
Cumberbatch.
Dormammu.
Dormammu.
They
Yeah.
did him dirty in the movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. But
But yeah, let's keep going.
Spooderman.
Spider-Cock, of course, he's gonna come back.
bringing Carnage.
Carnage ain't gonna
Carnage.
come.
He's coming. He's
He
coming.
ain't coming. I told you they're gonna pick.
I'd
It
rather
might be a skit,
Carnage
Brian.
over Venom. I'd rather Carnage over Venom.
Thank
I
you,
feel
Nick.
like Venom is like, oh, everyone loves Venom. Oh no, a lot of people like Carnage a lot more than Venom.
Yes, please.
Yeah, but it's a safer pick. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. All right.
Like I used the one from the game.
Iron Fist is that he'll probably come out. Most likely Daredevil too.
Well, yeah, because they're the defenders. So it'll be,
Yeah, exactly.
it'll be him.
You know how like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 had the rivals, like you had rivals like Dante and Deadpool, or
Yeah.
I'd see Taliban and Iron Fist like duking it out.
Yeah.
Like that would be crazy.
Oh fuck.
Oh, by the way, speaking of that, watching the Street Fighter X Tekken, everybody in the arcade mode had like intros, like together.
Yeah.
You think
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
do something like that? For
Probably
Infinite?
if they're not lazy.
That would be crazy.
Maybe
They're not-
for like the cinematic.
And if they do something like, you know, how Marvel 3 had more interactive like banter between people before the fight and after the fight,
Mhm.
that would
Oh
be
yeah, that would be cool. They actually, yeah, they might do it.
They gotta do it.
Pretty sure they would. They do it for all game.
Electra.
electric.
Nah, I doubt it.
If she gets that song from the movie, then yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
This one's
Cloak and fucking dagger. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
what? Come on, they could be a cool combination.
You're picking really
Fuck
obscure
off.
things.
Look, they would have to be a one.
Not even stupid, just obscure.
That's
I like how her suit kind of makes it look like her chest has eyes.
Now,
It's a dagger.
Brian,
That looks really shitty.
Moon
All
Knight
right.
better be in this list.
Blade. Yeah. Blade.
See?
Blade.
All right.
Blade.
Bring back Blade.
I wouldn't mind Blade. Moon Knight better be in this list.
Hell yeah. If not, you got me fucked up, Brian.
He's,
Alright, go
he's
ahead, Brian.
hesitating, but then the next picture is gonna be Moon Knight. He's like, I got you guys. Fuck off.
Fucking Ghost Rider.
Do you have the Punisher?
Come on.
If he comes back, he better have a better
How the
move
fuck
list.
would they actually?
Squirrel Girl.
I would like her to be in the
They
game.
could push her.
I would like her to be in the game. She better be like how Deadpool was in Marvel 3.
What do you mean?
Because she's a joke character. The reason why she beats the shit out of everyone is because the panels shift off. And then afterwards, like, the panels shift back onto her, and all of a sudden she beat them. Everyone's like, how the fuck did she beat them? That's how she beat fucking Galactus.
Yeah, I was about to say she fucking beat Galactus. Like, what the fuck? All right, move on. We gotta blaze. Do this shit.
Talk about some Street Fighter money.
Let's go. What remaining characters you got, Brian?
Much more? Yeah, I'd like to see.
That could work.
Is Star-Lord on this?
He's gonna be in it. Like him and like maybe some other character from like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Baby
Probably
Groot.
bring back
Get the fuck out of
Raccoon.
here. They wouldn't do that. Rocket Raccoon.
most likely they could bring him back and rehash his stuff.
Black Panther
That's a definite.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course he's gonna be in there. Come on.
He would work like Wolverine though.
Yeah.
Ant-Man for sure. Of
Ant-Man.
course.
Yeah, that could work.
It's level 3. You already seen it.
Hey.
Obviously, we're gonna have the Guardians in there.
Hooked on a feeling.
Now, see, this one is more Groot and less Rocket Raccoon.
Mm-hmm.
People want to play as Groot more than Rocket Raccoon, as far as I know.
I would love if Loki was in the game.
He could be like
Yeah.
villain wise. They could add him for villains. That'd be great.
Yeah, I would love to see Loki in the game because he's one of my favorite villains in Marvel.
Hey, be good.
He's the only good villain in the MCU.
Thanos, just because. Big
Yeah,
bad.
I'm sure he is.
No, but I like
has the
I
stone.
like the comic.
Wasn't Thanos in Marvel too?
Yeah, he was.
He
So
was-
he'd probably they would probably bring him back if anything.
I like Loki when he's like drawn like kind of ugly and shit like that. Like they picked a fairly good looking actor for Loki. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ultron, yeah.
Main man Ultron, please don't make him like fuse with Sigma or whatever that crap is. I want him playable. I want him
He's
I don't know
playable.
about that.
He's the boss. Boss.
Give
No.
him adamantium skin. Oh wait, adamantium doesn't exist. It's vibranium. Ugh.
All right. Next. Moving on.
Oh, that was it.
That's it.
Yep.
That was it.
That's-
Sorry, Frank.
That's all we got.
All right, top
No, I'm
picks.
saying, let's move.
My
No.
personal pick.
We're done. We're done with Marvel. We're
My
done with
personal
Marvel.
picks:
God damn it,
Spider-Woman.
Brian.
Mephisto,
Brian.
Electro,
Mephisto?
Blackheart. Because if it's not Blackheart, then it's Mephisto, the big bad himself.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Doctor Octopus, Black Cat, Green
I
Goblin.
can see.
I was expecting like 8 pictures of Spider-Man, but you know what?
Mysterio.
A different version of Spider-Man. Spider-Pig. Gotcha.
All right, we're good. Now we can talk about something else.
Street Fighter. Akuma. Let's go.
Wow, that was such a rigid switch, but you know what? How do you guys feel about line fucking Simba
Akuma.
I like the design. I just think it translates to the game really weirdly. But that's because like the hair physics in that game and how they look really weird.
means no worries for the rest of your days.
God damn it, Brian. Why you gotta do this to me?
Zoom in more.
Zoom into
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Man's crotch.
Nick, you read my mind.
Just set that as your profile picture. Is he out? Is
Akuma?
Akuma out?
No, it comes out the 20th
Yeah, not yet.
with the season 2 changes.
Hey.
Do you have to buy another season pass for these?
Yeah,
characters?
yes you do.
That alright. I'm not.
Yeah,
buying,
that's
$29.99 gets you 6 characters.
I'm not buying that. I can't.
I'm gonna use
my
fight
fault.
money. Fuck that.
It was a long
I
time
might as well
coming.
get back into the game, and if they have like one character that I like, I'll get it. But they've been messing around too much, and like they've been so like fucking. They've been even more greedy than Street Fighter 4. I can't believe like I say that, but yeah, they've been more greedy than Street Fighter 4. Well,
Yeah, I'm not happy
kinda.
about paying another $30.
No one is. Trust me, everyone's mad.
Cause like it is kind of like that, but Street Fighter 4 had like a couple of characters and skins and like a new rehash for. They're pretty much doing the same thing as Street Fighter 4, just in a different way.
Yeah.
I'm not
How much
happy
long-
about that whatsoever.
Well, it's either
Yes.
pay season pass or do what Street Fighter 4 did. It was like Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Like pay
Yeah.
for the
Brand
next
new game.
update.
Yeah,
It's the
At least
pri-
it's not a
it's-
hard copy. It's digital, but still, it's not a good way to fucking do that shit either.
And from what I think, they owed everyone a complete game. They owed everyone like at least the season 1 characters. You know what I mean? The season 1 characters played into the story, so why would you have to buy them or pay for them? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they owed us those first 6 characters and the last 6 characters, which are like, or you know, I'm pretty sure Soccer is gonna come back. I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring back someone from 4 or something like that. I don't know.
Did you already see some of the silhouette guesses?
Well, a lot of people. It's not gonna be Sakura Sagat because it's Akuma and 5 all new characters that have never been in Street Fighter.
No. They're saying it's either 5 like completely new characters or like 5 characters that haven't been in a Street Fighter fighting game.
It's 5 characters that haven't been in a Street Fighter. They already said it.
One of them was already I think her name is Hinata. She's from like rival schools. Like that silhouette matches are pretty good.
That's a possibility. Someone drew fan art to do it, but some people are saying that there's an image that I think is like they pretty much got all the characters spot on. It looks like
you think they'd bring in Batsu or something like that?
No, they're guessing either Batsu or some other guy. He's like a Yankee from like rival schools, and actually pretty cool if they bring him back. Batsu or this other guy they're talking about.
I remember who you were talking about.
It's like some big guy with like spiky hair. It's like a scar across his eye. I forget his name, but he looks cool. And people are saying Hugo, but I doubt it.
Hugo was in Street Fighter 3 and 4.
That's what I'm saying. I doubt it. Why would they bring back Hugo? If they do, it'd be for the next one. I just hope it's like...
I would love to see Hugo in there. I'm not going to lie.
Street Fighter 5.
Look up the preview
silhouettes.
Yeah, the silhouettes.
There's these images that people... but they look so alike that those are like my picks.
There's another girl...
guesses.
Yeah, there's another girl that came back from like... It was Street Fighter Alpha 2? It was only for the PSP, and she was an exclusive character. She's some girl with like a white hair and like buns on her hair. That silhouette also matches up pretty well. Her silhouette matches pretty well. So people are guessing her. People aren't happy about it. But
Ingrid or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ingrid.
You're talking about Ingrid, yes.
Yeah, that's her.
I wouldn't mind Ingrid. I would love to see. I would love to see how Sakura would translate to Street Fighter 5. But from what I'm seeing, Street Fighter 5 is just gimping everyone's combos. They did well with Akuma from what I've seen. They haven't.
Yeah, a lot of people are happy with him.
Like, you know, I'm glad like the demon flip isn't only like what's it called? It isn't only like linked to his V trigger or something like that. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, they haven't split up his moveset that much. I don't know how people thought about Urian. I know
season 2. Okay. Because you're gonna get really ambiguous stuff.
Mm-hmm. But like, I don't know how people thought about
season 2.
Please don't go to events, please.
Just look at the images, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
No, these are all fake shit.
I wouldn't mind if they brought back. No. Like I said, I don't know how. We can hear a lot in the background, Chris.
I'm not even like near anything. I'm in a room.
I can hear Hispanic music.
Son of a bitch! How does it pick it up? Holy shit! Wow. Okay, what about now?
Chris, you cracked me up.
Like, no, I'm not.
There you go. DLC leaked.
Where do you see that? This?
Oh. There, yes. Shit. We'll find the full image.
Do you think they're gonna put that girl from the? Oh, they could put in Ashura.
Who?
Ashura or Ashura, whoever the fuck you want to call him, but pretty much they could put him in since he hasn't technically been in Ashura.
Yeah.
And like the only deal they had DLC with him where it was like him versus Ryu and him versus Akuma, where they fought it out like you know, pretty much. The first fight was like Street Fighter 4, and the second fight was like Ashura's Wrath.
Mm-hmm. So
they could put in Ashura because he would translate well to, you know, DLC for Street Fighter 5. E-Honda's been in the game, so I don't see him coming back. But Street Fighter 5 could have been such a beautiful way to bring back all of these characters from like
look up Street Fighter EX characters.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, EX characters.
It could be any of them as well. Any of the EX characters, that'd actually be pretty great.
I wouldn't mind. I don't like the design of some of the EX characters.
Really? Which ones?
Except for Doctrine Dark.
Explosion.
Explosive.
What the fuck did you just walk into, Brian?
Oh,
I
great.
didn't do nothing.
We're on Pinterest. Get out. Get
I
out
went
quick.
Pornhub.
here.
It's a lie.
There, this is where I went.
Oh, it's on Pinterest. It's not gonna let you see it. Go back.
I mean, why is it not letting me get
I like that picture. That
That's a good art, though.
Skullomania they might put in. They most likely would put
They
him
should. They should. I'll play the game if they add him in.
Really?
Skullomania, I like his design.
I like his
I like
gameplay.
Doctrine Dark, but
I like
other
his
than that, I don't like a lot of other people. I
I
like
like
that
the whole
girl,
roster.
that genie girl. I like her.
I think
That
what
seems
is
like a
it?
character I would use.
Ono said that he wanted to use that girl that uses Aikido because they thought her playstyle was pretty cool. Like
What
she's
about
also the
people
counter
from Power
character.
Stone?
Yeah, no. If anything, the Power Stone characters might come back from like for Marvel. You know, Marvel vs. Capcom.
They might. They might.
Yeah,
That's
Ryu
true.
says Power Stone instead of
Infinity
Mm-hmm.
or whatever the stone is called.
Infinity gems. Those
Yeah.
are the Infinity gems.
No, like that specific stone. It's
Oh,
not called
time?
Power. No, it's not called Power Stone. It's called something else. But whatever. Yeah, he says Power Stone, so that's it's a big maybe. Falcon. I would like to see Falcon or even the samurai guy in it.
Anyway,
Think that could be
Street Fighter's making me depressed. I want to talk about some Overwatch. Wait,
Okay.
before that,
Did we already look at the
Capcom
silhouettes? I was gone.
huh?
Did we already look at the silhouettes? I was gone. So
Pull up the silhouettes real quick. I want to talk about like Capcom Cup before going to what's it called?
America ain't free.
No, those aren't the silhouettes.
I don't know what you're talking about then.
Season 2 silhouettes.
Yeah,
Oh
so-
wait, no.
Right
You
there.
see where
Akuma,
Akuma is?
right there.
See where
Yeah.
Akuma is?
Nah.
Yeah, those are it. You see, Ashura could be the one that's to the far right.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, but people again, they said that that's maybe a rival school character. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Because the way that he lines up with the other character,
Ashura is from his own game.
Okay.
Ashura's Wrath.
Oh, you mean him?
Yeah.
What? Him in Street Fighter?
Because they're talking about
Yeah.
adding people. I mean, think about it this way. Have you seen the Ashura's Wrath DLC?
On
That
what?
was pretty much... It was DLC
Oh,
for
right,
Ashura's.
yeah. Wasn't
It
Akuma
could
in
work.
it?
Yeah, Akuma and Ryu were in it. And Evil Ryu and Oni.
Hmm.
But anyway, Capcom Cup, the tournament, pretty much the finals were Ricky Ortiz versus what's his name, Knuckle Dude, right?
Dude. Yeah.
So we have the Asian American, which I still count him as Asian. I'm not even gonna fucking.
I
Still
think
has
I
the
can
Asian
see, like,
reflexes.
this looks like a
Still
Russian
got that Asian
hat.
blood.
You guys know a character
What's
with like
strong
a Russian
into-
hat?
Zarya, they're gonna put Zarya in the game.
I don't know. That looks like one of those
I
Russian.
play an
guys.
Overwatch fighting game.
People say that that's Helen.
I don't want Helen. Like, come on.
Because you got the little hat and everything.
I'd rather Rose than Helen.
Ooh.
Anyway, what's it called? Yeah, for Capcom Cup. First off, Ricky Ortiz made it to finals. That surprised me. Knuckle Dude I could see in finals, but Ricky Ortiz.
Yeah, Ricky Ortiz
yet
was
to
like
see.
surprising.
So that was a little that knocked me off guard. I was like, oh, Ricky Ortiz made it to finals in Capcom Cup,
That shit got me depressed though.
and it was two Americans.
Tokido went 0-2, but so did Infiltration. I like Tokido. Fuck Infiltration. I don't care if he goes 0-2.
Infiltration's been reigning for way too long. And
He got bopped though.
Tokido bought the hype for that tournament right before Evo. when he parried the fucking.
Yeah, that's when I became a taquito guy.
You're like, yeah.
Parried right into your heart.
Basically.
Got you.
Like, I'm not much of a Taquito fan. I like him.
Yeah, because like Infiltration was like beating everyone, and to see that, I was like, oh shit, and like I don't know, and he played Ryu, so I was like, oh, I like this guy.
Of course you'd say that.
He's cool.
I want to see Punko make sometime. I like Kazunoko as a player, but I like how Punko plays. But I'd like to see him get into the top 8 at least. I don't know how. Yeah, I mean, he plays Akuma in Tekken. I don't like seeing Akuma players in Tekken, to be honest.
I was watching a bit of Tekken, but that's because I was watching Eris commentate.
Yeah.
Who was it commenting over?
The Fist tournament thing. I don't know what it's
Iron
called.
Fist tournament?
Yeah.
Was it for the North Cal region?
I think so. It was the most recent one. Because he just
Was it top 8?
Yo, Chris has been quiet this entire podcast.
I watched like the majority of it.
I got a topic with Chris, man. I don't know about anyone else, man.
We can save that later.
I will not say anything I don't know anything about, so I just fall back.
Check that.
The only
ask something if you want, but
don't worry, Chris.
The only thing I have to say else about Street Fighter is I'm interested in the Season 2 changes, how like there's no more wake up DPs unless you use EX, because they're only invincible after 3 frames. And I'm just interested in the changes. I hear you don't get meter as fast, damage is scaled down, no more jab anti-airs, some characters got balanced, and all that sort of stuff. But that would be too long of a list. That's going to make
the game extremely boring. Unless they give more damage, unless they give more combo potential, that's going to make the game...
Well, yeah, there are a lot of the underpowered characters, like Alex, he has new combos now. And so does Jury.
Yeah, but I mean overall give people combo potential, because, you know, it just seems like there's... you know, not that many combos that you could do, and the combos that are in the game are just not that difficult to pull off.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on how they're sort of like changing stuff by taking away stuff to make the other people who don't have the stuff kind of fall in. Because that's what their way of thinking with like taking away the DPs. It's because characters like Guile, Jury, their DPs only work when you use EX. So instead of, I don't know why they didn't just give them meterless DPs. They take away the DPs from like Cammy, Ryu.
That's how they balance things in games nowadays.
It makes it less
accessible.
I don't know.
I mean, no, it makes it. I don't know why they tried to appeal to people who didn't know how to play fighting games, yet tweak the game for people who do play fighting games.
Because esports, boy. Esports.
Yeah, it makes no sense. You might as well make a game for people who play fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I don't see why they're making Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite easily accessible for, you know, the newer player. No, don't do that, because you're going to tweak the game for people who play. You're going to patch the game for people who play competitively.
Max had an interview, and he said the exact same thing Nick said.
It's like, why? Just make a game that, you know, is free for everyone to pick up and get as good as you want. As good as you can.
Yeah, because Max is like, even if you make the game super casual, the only people who are going to stick and learn, whether it's hard or easy, are the people who actually care.
Yeah.
So even if the game was super easy, it really wouldn't change anything in the end. It would just
after a while, the people who play the game competitively, they're going to get bored.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen already. People liked Street Fighter 4 because there was a very, very strict timing to how you do your combos, but it rewarded you. Certain things you didn't think or know would worked. Of course, you know, people had a lot of problems with the game. Oh, there's no structure to the game. It's not like 3. It's not like this, that, the other. But, like, you know, pretty much what makes a game good, in my opinion, especially a fighting game, is if you're rewarded for working hard to learn something. You know what I mean? Like after I remember learning Dante for the first time in Marvel vs. Capcom. I didn't know how to. This is like the most basic of like, you know, breaking into learning how to use a character, but I didn't know how to bold cancel. And then after a while, I learned it. I put in the time. I learned how to bold cancel, and you could apply it to so many different things, in not just Stinger. But
do you want to explain real quick just what bold canceling is for anyone?
Pretty much, bold canceling. There was a move in the game called Bold Move, which pretty much made Dante hop forward. But you could use that in the middle of a combo to cancel a move that would take a lot more recovery. You would take out the recovery and put, like, you could input another move right afterwards.
I can't get those fancy techniques down. I just can't do those. I mean, maybe with enough practice, but it's very difficult.
Yeah, after you practice it, it becomes a lot more easy and rewarding. But just to, like, you know, it pretty much it raises the skill ceiling. You don't have people who, you know, after just playing a day, you know, they're able to do things very easily. You know what I mean? The most impossible technique for me to learn in Street Fighter V was Dawson's instant overhead. With
his instant Gale?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I learned in a day. It took me like 2 weeks to learn bold canceling. Like
Filipino champion shit.
I mean, Filipino champ could pull him off like nothing. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm still trying to learn how to do lightning loops with Zero. Like the thing is with Marvel, with Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 3 even, those are games you could keep playing because you can keep learning. Yeah, Street Fighter 5, Marvel Infinite, if they make it, they made Street Fighter 5 for, you know, the casual player, and people just learned it so quickly, and they're like, all right.
All I gotta do is learn footsies and that kind of stuff.
Exactly. At that point, you're using the game to, like, straighten up your fundamentals, but, like, you know, there's nothing else you could learn from the game.
Right.
So, you know, people, that's how you make a fairly good fighting game. Even for people who are casual, they like to see, like, even if they get whooped or get discouraged, they like to see people, get good at the game. You know what I mean? That's where the hype comes from.
Kiku?
Yeah.
Title of this podcast, Nick goes in a rant. Street Fighter 5.
Hey, man.
You know, I agree with that just because I remember you got me into Marvel, Nick.
I remember that.
Yeah, and, like, I got really into it because, like, oh, shit, I'm picking all this stuff up. And that made me keep going back to it.
I remember a specific day where me and Jordell and someone else, I forgot his name, we went to your house, and, like, Jordell spanked me in Street Fighter and Marvel. But he was, like, teaching all of us how to, like, you know, use our characters and stuff like that. And I remember that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yo, Jordell's a beast. I don't know where he's at. He's
still playing BlazBlue, man.
Yeah, bro. I don't know.
And he plays it competitively, so I don't fuck with him. Anyway, I'm done with fighting games for right now because I'm gonna get sad.
What's next?
I'm gonna talk about some Overwatch, my nigga.
Some Overwatch? What about what Chris has to say? We gotta get him in this.
It's true. You're right.
Say something, Chris.
We've all, like, at least seen Overwatch, if not played it. I think only Frank hasn't played it, but, you know, we gonna get him in. We gonna recruit him.
I'm with you. Once I get a console, which God knows when that will be, I'm in.
I'm pretty sure you got the money. I'm pretty sure you packing. You stacking.
Oh, Chris, Nick, I'm packing. I'm packing.
I don't want to hear. All right. Yo,
I think we're off topic.
Pause, my nigga. Yo, pause, my nigga. I'm back. I'm hypnotized by this game that Brian is playing right now.
Yeah, I was about to say, but I want to draw attention for the audio-wise for anyone who's going to be listening.
It's beautiful. Anyway, I want to talk about. Oh, Chris like that. Anyway, what's it called? Overwatch, with this brand new PTR, they buffed one of my favorite characters that I was forced to not play due to the fact that she was ass.
Who that?
That's Symmetra.
Oh, right,
yeah,
she got a
Symmetra.
big buff. Yeah, she
Son,
plays
they
differently now.
hashed her.
Yeah, she's basically Urian.
What?
Sorry, I got disconnected.
At least you're back. We love you, Chris.
Nah. Alright, well, I was gonna ask Frank,
You're cutting
real
off.
thing I
Keep
wanted
breaking up.
Jesus.
to is,
Everyone's just jumping on
maybe
Chris.
can you, damn, how did we go from Brian to me? This isn't right. I was gonna ask, how do you feel about Xenoverse embodying everything you dislike?
I thought we were talking about Overwatch.
Skip
What the hell's going
Overwatch.
on?
Fuck Overwatch. Xenoverse. Ladies and gentlemen.
I
could do this. Alright. How do you like Xenoverse?
It's pretty fun, but I enjoy it because it's just something where you kind of turn off your brain for a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and it's basically Frank's Nightmare, where it's where you
Here
put
we go.
yourself as the main character, and you're basically god tier in that world. You know what I mean?
I'm the main character out of the million people that play it. Everyone's a goddamn main character, and everyone's a fucking sane character.
Sounds like Destiny.
I'm so and so. I'm actually Vegeta's long lost brother, but because of the war, I wasn't
It's
around.
pretty
but now
much
I'm
a
back.
game where you can make your OC.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Frieza's and Cooler's uncle. I'm actually here to avenge them both, and I'm stronger than both of them.
Why are you hating, Frank? Xenoverse is a great
Because
game.
it's the same shit all the time.
Yeah,
The universe is fine, but it's so minimal changes, and it's just an improvement of the first game. It's not really a sequel. They didn't really add that much to it.
yeah, that's true.
Like they
They
might as
changed
well have
some
just
things here
added
and
that to
there.
the first game.
But yeah, it should have just been DLC. Honestly, graphically, it kind of looks better. They changed some things for the combat, combos connect differently and stuff.
I
like
always
that.
wondered
It got debuffed, but
why they didn't add more races as a DLC.
I
Uh,
don't know.
Uh,
That's a good question, but I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
Because I
what
remember they
is-
had Beerus.
But he's a playable character. He's not like a race.
No,
If
but I
it's a
mean,
race, it'd be
they had Beerus as a master in Xenoverse 1. Oh, Brian,
Yeah, but that
you
was just
fucked up.
alluding to
No! You saying that made me mess up, Nick. Damn it. Like, good.
It's
I'm
the
good.
thing
I'm
when
out here.
in Xenoverse 1 that you could only play as Super Saiyan God, but only when Goku was red, he wasn't blue yet. I think it was just because alluding to the movies and stuff like that. But now you're blue, and stuff like that. It's more to the show. Again, most of the stuff should have just been DLC. I don't see why they should have made a brand new game. Again, improvements here and there for the netcode and certain things, but not that big of a change. And again, just your typical weeaboo just playing the game.
Have you been playing it, Chris? Have you been playing it a lot?
not that much right now. I've been kind of stuck on Final Fantasy. A few times
Yeah,
I
a lot of
could play.
people have been playing that.
Wait, what?
A lot of people have been playing that, especially. I thought it was going to be a PlayStation exclusive, but it's not. Surprising.
I don't think it is.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
It's not.
I'm surprised, honestly.
I'm surprised because I keep hearing that someone's been telling me, oh, it's been getting shit reviews. I don't know how you're liking it.
A lot of people.
Yeah, someone.
Who's been saying that?
Tovar told me, oh hey, how are you enjoying this game when all I hear is that this game is shit?
The people that complain about the most is just the traveling. It's too long and it should be a faster traveling time. Which is fine, but if you play RPG games, that's kind of a thing. If you play The Witcher, and I'm forgetting my other example, it's kind of typical. It's just fine. I think people are just complaining because most of them are casual.
Yeah, I mean, but even at that, you have the card that can fast travel. All you gotta do is pay 10 gil.
Yeah, but no one wants to pay. That's the thing.
I have yet to see anything related to Final Fantasy.
Same.
I haven't seen any streams or anything, but
People are streaming it, just not. I think Max is gonna plan. I think he streamed it already, if I'm not mistaken.
He did.
Yeah. People were pretty hyped, but it's just him mostly goofing around and playing the game. It's kind of when he plays Bloodborne or Dark Souls. Very limited people come and watch it because everyone just knows him. He's that fighting game guy. What are the fighting games? A personal game that you're interested in? Nah, I'm out.
Well, people have the choice to watch.
Yeah, of course. But I mean,
I feel like a lot of people still watch it though. You know what I mean?
no,
Yeah.
a lot of people who like Max watch
Will
it.
still
but
watch even
it's
if they
not
don't
fighting
like the game.
games. I ain't in it.
I'm not one of those people.
I know you are.
Have any of you guys played it yet?
I
know,
really want to
but
play it.
I haven't
The
touched
I
Discord
just don't
chat
want to
that
spoil
I'm in,
myself.
talk about
I
it
thought
a
you
lot.
quit Discord.
No, there's actually I found one server with like actual people that are interesting.
Oh, I thought that was gonna go with actual people.
Oh no. No, they talked about it. I was in the conversation. They just complained about a couple stuff like
Yeah, just small.
the load times and traveling
Yeah.
is annoying as shit. I hear
Yeah.
about the car thing you
Okay.
were talking about. The problem with that is they fast travel with the car, but you got to get out of your car and go to whatever the mission is, which is in the middle of nowhere, and then walk your ass back.
Also,
It's
you can't
not-
take
it's not
multiple
like-
missions, which is annoying.
No, well, you know, you can go to the menu and say return to car, and it'll instantly transport you back.
I also hear
Ooh.
about the
Well, there you go. I didn't know about that.
whole.
No. Brian got fucked.
I don't know what you collect. I since I don't know what it's about, I was kind of reading it sloppily. But something about like you collect stuff, but you can't do it at the same. You have to go back and like cash it in and then do it instead of doing a bunch of them at the same time. I hear
Yeah,
that.
it's the missions. Yeah, you can't take multiple. But that's from like a podcast I heard. I'm not sure.
No,
but, Chris,
no,
what can
what
you
you-
say?
Hunting. They're talking about hunting.
Yeah, hunting. Yes.
Because the way you make money is usually through hunting.
Aren't you a prince though?
Yeah, but you know this is an RPG.
So it doesn't
You gotta
matter.
make
if you're a
money.
prince.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Because do you know the plot of the story? Like why they're hunting specifically?
No.
All right, so basically your dad got killed, right? So you're the
Spoilers to anybody.
Kind of too late.
I have to avenge my father.
Wait, but
Yeah.
wasn't the dad in the beginning?
Yeah, no, he's like, yo, deuce, go get your bitch, get married, make beautiful blonde, edgy babies,
Edgy.
and
I like
And
his
He's not
paraphrasing.
blonde. He's black. Eric.
No, the girl's blonde.
yeah,
He's edgy.
And he's edgy. He has that Sasuke haircut, bro.
So
Yeah.
so blonde is a freaking dominant gene.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
Yes.
I thought it was recessive. All right.
Lady Luna Freya dominates. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you
Okay,
like
so
that,
he
wouldn't you,
dies.
Chris?
Huh?
You'd like her to dominate you, wouldn't you?
Ooh, little white girl, let's do it.
Little white.
That sounded really like your Hispanic came out with that.
I wasn't even Hispanic. That was just like something like little white girl.
That was creepy.
Yeah, bro.
Panic.
I'm not doing it for the green card. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, he
That game looks
goes to
pretty.
get her, and literally as he's about to go, his dad gets killed, and it's like,
That's fucked. They got
Fuck.
me right.
so
That's how the game ends.
so now, yeah. So now you have to collect these 13 weapons that are basically the weapons of the king, and so you gotta go through these fucking long ass tombs, find them, and basically since you're the king of a kingdom that got destroyed.
Aren't you a prince?
No, you become
Well, you
king
become the
because your
king.
dad
Yeah,
died.
okay, yeah. Your dad is fucking dead.
Yeah, he dead.
He got murked.
He's dead, so you become the king automatically.
Watch it be a
And,
plot twist. Watch it be a plot twist that the prince did it all along to be king.
No. How could he do it? It was a rival.
He left the town.
mission.
That's why.
Yeah,
No
with
one
a
would
group of
suspect the
friends.
guy who leaves the town.
Time traveling. I see you. All right, let's do it.
But yeah,
Um,
it looks like a pretty game, but I'm not interested in playing it.
If you were give it a chance, it's not that bad.
If it was worth $5, maybe, or
You
$10.
cheap fuck. What the fuck?
That's how much I don't really care about playing it.
I'm not much of a Final Fantasy fan though.
Yeah.
I've never played anything
I
Final
could say
Fantasy
this.
related.
I could say the
Closest is
same
Kingdom
thing,
Hearts.
but I enjoy a bunch of RPGs.
Same here.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy a lot of RPGs, so it was really easy to get into it. Like I tried playing the previous Final Fantasy games. I couldn't get into them as much.
Which one specifically?
Too hard.
The Cloud gender swap, the one with the pink hair.
Oh,
Lightning?
those ones are ass though.
Yeah.
Those ones are too long.
Yeah,
Like
and
the story's kind of fucked, and like the system's kind of weird as well too. And you have to be like
and also
40 hours into the game until it gets good.
That's the one I played.
That was
and
ass.
I also played the one where you like play on like you fight underwater, and you're.
X. I like that one actually. I like X.
I couldn't enjoy it. I didn't get into it.
Really?
It was weird.
I like that game.
No.
I like that game.
I don't know why. It like it's not like it's a
Chris,
bad
are you
game.
an
It's just-
RPG fan or just like RPG elements?
I would have to say I enjoy the genre as a whole, especially because my favorite series is Pokemon. Like I just enjoy that like genre basically.
John is trash.
I
And
hear
you're
you.
trash.
What?
That's a fight. That's a fight. You can't say that. Oh man.
I don't know, man. Pokemon fighting is like I don't know. I'm not with it.
What do you mean?
Oh,
What's different?
that-
It's the same as any other RPG. It's like turn-based.
The animal lover doesn't want fucking animals to fight each other. I hear you, bro.
Oh, Brian, you PETA?
Wow, I love animals.
You PETA fan?
Pokemon Black and Blue is my favorite
Nah. I
copy
hear
of the game.
that's. I like it because you stick into your roots.
Yeah, but
I don't know if that's the reason. I was just making fun of him, but
so,
Moving on.
yeah.
Well, can we talk about Overwatch? I wanted to talk about Overwatch.
Let's talk about,
Sorry,
let's talk
I'm
about the
sorry.
changes. Let's talk
No!
about all that shit.
Hey, you fucked up! I was waiting!
God damn.
I know, seriously. Nick, let's talk about some of the changes and how Symmetra is, I guess, her
Yes.
gameplay is different now.
Her change
In the
is pretty
PTR.
much she gets all 6 of her turrets automatically. So she could just run and set them up. Before, it used to be 3 turrets, and then you'd have to place them down and place 3 of them down and wait for another turret to recharge. And then you could place that one, and then that one, and then that one. It took too long for her to set up.
Yeah. Right.
Her what's it called? Her turrets or turrets? I don't know how to. I'll say turrets.
Turrets.
Turrets. Her turrets pretty much they pretty much charge 2 seconds faster. Instead of giving everyone a shield as her secondary ability, she's able to throw out like a deployable like Reinhardt shield, and it moves forward continuously until it hits a wall. That shield moves as fast as her walk speed, so it's pretty much only for her. But you could use it for team pushes in some unrealistic, situations. Then her ult, she has 2 ults now. She either has what's it called? The teleporter that she used to have, from the beginning. Or she give everyone in I think a 10 or 20 meter radius a shield, 75% shields, additional to what their health. On top of the fact that those are blue shields, so those shields, if those are broken, they can re-heal without anyone having to heal them. So those shields don't go away. So it's pretty much adding 75% healable, like self-heal energy to other people. Also, the things that she places down for her ult can heal itself.
Damn.
And it has more health now. So pretty much she got a pretty big rehash and it makes her a lot more playable, a lot more aggressive as a player.
I found my support. You know, I always liked the Zenyatta, but wait, no, what's her name? I swear, I always get confused. Zenyatta, Zarya,
Symmetra.
Symmetra, that's what it is. It's an S. It's not.
I said that.
I know, but I forgot. ASAP. I'm sorry. It's just her name is just like completely forgettable to me.
Just think of symmetry.
She ain't shit. She ain't shit. Spoken words by Brian.
She was pretty much forgettable just because people didn't use her.
Yeah. She was one of the 3 characters I never even touched for like a second.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the other 2?
She's extremely
Zarya and Zarya and the healer, not Ana, but Mercy.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Mercy. I never played as Mercy either.
Mercy's my main healer.
I don't play healers. Besides Ana, if I have to.
Yeah, Mercy's my, because I'm pretty much a support like main. But like the main that I use is Genji, but like I use more supports than any other characters in the game. Mm-hmm. I have one for like I have 2 for attack, which is Genji and what's her face, the new girl that just came up. Sombra. Then I have defense. I only use Mei. Tank. I use Reinhardt and Roadhog.
Grindheart?
Grindheart.
Is it the guy with the hammer?
Yeah, it's the guy with the hammer.
Yeah, I love playing that character too, man.
He's hard to use, man.
I actually find an easier time playing with him than any other character.
Well, you have more experience with him. I just don't know how to use him that well. I play him patiently and how you're supposed to use him, but like as far as like it goes with like charging people into a wall, I just have to learn how to, deal with
it. I think that's easy for me. Tanks are pretty okay in my book.
Yeah, my tank of choice is Roadhog because he's the easiest one in my opinion. And then every support. I use every support pretty much. I use Lucio. I use Mercy.
No.
Hey, you fucked up. You fucked up again.
Oh God.
What happened, Ryan?
I fucked up.
So that's a pretty good score, though. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I use all of the supports pretty much, but I'm glad I got that she got that rehash because she was my 3rd to 4th most played character in the game before people started to outclass her in every way, shape, and form. Symmetra.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad she got that rehash because, once Anna came out and, a bunch of people pretty much started noticing, Symmetra's not that fucking good.
Fuck that bitch.
The teleporter would down so easily.
Well, yeah, because everyone knows the spots now.
Yeah. But now, the teleporter has more health and it could regen over time.
Ooh.
So, it's really good. The teleporter, but not only that, the shield generator, you could put it in any spot, any obscure spot that, it won't fuck up the team because, it has a wide radius that I could see them nerfing pretty soon. But it has a pretty wide radius and, the shields are blue shields. It's 75% blue health that'll come back over time. So I like that rehash.
Making me want to jump on right now.
Hold up. I think that's my food. Hold up. Do it. Food?
With that, on top of that, they have the new skins for Christmas time, which, there's a bunch of updates going around for everybody. For every, you know what I mean? GTA got one. You got one for Overwatch. You got one for Destiny, which I'll talk about later.
Isn't GTA, isn't their 3rd fucking update now, or 2nd, or some shit like that?
Ow.
Because they had that light racing one, or whatever the fuck, or Tron one, and now they have this one.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
GTA wise. Like it's like the third update or something.
Pokemon Go has a Christmas skin.
Oh God,
Update.
What are you guys talking about now?
I'm serious. It's like pretty much Christmas updates are rolling out for a lot of people. I didn't think Pokemon would have something like that. Fucking hell, man.
what? Somebody open a bag of chips or something? What was that?
I don't.
Oh, no,
understand.
sorry, I was opening my Chinese food.
God damn it!
Who the fuck eats Chinese food at this time of day?
It's almost
Okay.
3 o'clock and I haven't eaten anything.
Oh shit, it's 3?
Yes.
God damn. Yo, Chris, you wanna get some food later?
Yes, boy.
Woo, boy, it's lit!
Nick, roll through.
What time you guys gonna get? What time you guys going to get food?
Oh wait, Chris, where do you want to go?
Somewhere in Flushing, because Pete said if I wanted to go with him to Uniqlo.
All right, let's all meet up like around.
You guys
Shit,
ended
bro,
the
what-
podcast, right?
No, we're still
Podcast.
going.
Stick to the
Okay, let's
podcast.
Okay, whoever's editing this, we just cut this out. Let's continue. We'll talk about this later.
Sure, we'll cut it.
Yeah, we don't want to give our listeners our area of living.
They don't care.
Chris,
Yeah,
Chris, have you played any of the new Destiny updates?
Fucking send. Nobody.
No.
they don't care.
Which ones? Like
The Dawning,
Rise of Iron?
Rise of Iron, but on top of that, the new Christmas update.
No, I've actually, but like I said, I've been on Final Fantasy for a little bit, just because to get away from the online. I was about to get looped into the whole Destiny thing you were going through,
Yeah, it's a good
and
thing.
then I got this game. Yeah,
Is
What?
What's it called? Destiny pretty much has it's doing the whole Christmas thing. It's the first Christmas update that they've had. Pretty much fucking yeah. That's about it. They brought back exotic called the Icebreaker. That was extremely popular in year 1. It's a sniper rifle that regenerates bullets over time, and it has pretty snappy. It has a pretty good aim down sight, pretty snappy aim assist. It's a really good gun.
How do you receive that? Like, what do you got to play Crucible? Do you got to do some Nightfall or Strike? What do you got to do?
It's pretty much. See, here's the thing. This is how the Dawning is set up. So they give you a separate book of like things that you need to do. Then you have like, you know how you have the Rise of Iron
Yeah.
moments of triumph, and then you have pretty much you have this book of the Dawning moments of triumph. So you have that to do on top of the fact that you have these you go up to the Titan Vanguard representative. He has bounties that you do, and you get it through that. It's pretty much like the Thorn bounty, only you get it through, like, as a random drop through the bounties that Zavala gives you. And that's about it.
All right, cool. I'm gonna get back on. I need to get my light up. I'm still at 365. I haven't played for a while.
I could do a raid with you if you want, because I'm pretty much maxed out.
Oh, you're at 4. Oh, you'll carry
Yeah, of course.
essentially.
Because I'm at
Alright, let's
4
do it,
with
let's do
2
it.
characters.
All right, fellas, we need to wrap this up. It's an hour and 28 minutes, about 30 podcast.
Ah, that's late. 3 hours before.
Oh man, really?
No,
Crazy.
2 hours at most.
Yeah.
That's the goal for next time. 3 hours.
3 hours of nonstop. What Brian likes in Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was the Brian episode.
Brian episode. This was the Nick episode. What you talking about? I had my time in Marvel, but Nick had his time in Street Fighter.
Oh god, man. I could keep going, but anyway,
Yeah. Close us off.
we love you guys. Whoever the 3 listeners, we love you.
Hopefully, this episode could be on YouTube.
Yeah, Brian, we'll trust you with that one.
Don't worry about it.
Take your time,
You
too.
could
You
set
don't have
up
to
the-
rush.
You could set up the YouTube channel and all that. We got to talk about it in a very
Frank,
collective.
you have the YouTube channel, right?
The YouTubes, I know of it.
No, well, Frank has it, though.
Yeah, but
we have
Brian,
one already.
okay.
Brian set it up. You know what I mean?
I'll set it up.
Yeah.
I think Frank already did.
All right, then we'll just give it to Frank then.
All right.
Anyway,
Anyway,
or he could just give you the
WaveDash
password.
podcast. Goodbye, guys.
All right, see you guys.
Holly jolly Christmas.
Yeah,
Buying on Pornhub.
Fuck.
I'll see you guys next year.